Have you ever met someone who doesn't use Instagram and immediately wondered why? Not because they can't use it, and not because they've never heard of it, but because they simply choose not to. In a world where almost everyone shares their life online, that decision feels unusual. It almost makes you wonder, what do they know that everyone else doesn't? Most people assume the psychology of people who don't use Instagram is simple. They think they're antisocial, introverted, or just not into social media. But the truth is far more interesting. Many of these people have active social lives, successful careers, and meaningful relationships. The difference isn't that they avoid people. It's that they don't feel the need to constantly prove they're living an interesting life. And that mindset changes everything.
Here's where it gets interesting. Think about the last time you watched a sunset, went out with friends, or celebrated something important. Did you experience the moment first, or did your mind immediately think, I should post this on Instagram? Most of us don't even notice when that habit starts, but once you see it, it's hard to ignore. The psychology behind this is surprisingly simple. Human beings naturally seek approval because for thousands of years, being accepted by a group meant survival. Today, that same instinct shows up through likes, comments, followers, and story views. Every notification gives your brain a small dopamine reward, which is why opening Instagram often becomes automatic instead of intentional. But people who don't use Instagram remove themselves from that cycle, and that changes how they experience everyday life. Now imagine two friends taking the exact same vacation. One spends half the trip searching for the perfect photo, editing videos, and checking who's viewed their stories. The other keeps their phone in their pocket, notices the little moments, laughs without recording it, and comes home with memories instead of content. Both visited the same place, but only one was completely present. So which person actually enjoyed the vacation more? This is where the psychology of people who don't use Instagram becomes fascinating. They're often less concerned with external validation because their happiness isn't tied to other people's reactions. They don't need hundreds of strangers to confirm that a moment was meaningful. If they enjoyed it, that's enough. It's a small difference in thinking, but over months and years, it creates a completely different relationship with attention, confidence, and self-worth.
But don't misunderstand this. This isn't an argument against Instagram. Social media can inspire people, build businesses, reconnect friends, and even change lives. The real question isn't whether Instagram is good or bad. The real question is whether you're controlling the app, or whether the app is quietly controlling you. That's a question most people never stop to ask. Maybe the psychology of people who don't use Instagram has nothing to do with avoiding technology. Maybe it's about protecting their attention in a world where attention has become the most valuable currency. Because wherever your attention goes, your life follows. And if your attention is constantly focused on everyone else's life, how much of your own are you actually living? So here's one final thought. If Instagram disappeared tomorrow, no likes, no followers, no stories, no endless scrolling, how much of your life would actually change? And more importantly, would you finally discover who you are when nobody is watching?